minute. When I say they did phenomenal, man. Shout out to the boy Steve Julian. He is the one that did this shoe. He is the CEO of A Prime Records. Now, that is a record company based out in London. You know what I'm saying? So he does like almost like that jazz, hip hop, that house music. Like he almost got like that 80s feel. Like if you go look him up on YouTube and you listen to his music, bro, like it's gonna take you back to that 80s, that early 90s sound. You know what I'm saying? And you know me, I love hip hop. I always say sneakers and hip hop go hand in hand. His music is gonna give you that feel of being in that time frame and wearing this type of shoe. You know what I'm saying? Now, a lot of people ain't big on the Air Max 180, but I am. I honestly think it's a dope shoe. Honestly, it's probably my second favorite shoe next to the Air Max 1. I would say the 180 is the next big shoe. Now, let me tell you the story on this before I even, break down the shoe itself. I was looking at this shoe and I'm just like, bro, I gotta get this shoe. So every other day, I was getting on GOAT, seeing what it was at. When it first hit the scene, well, before it came out, before they had the release date of it, GOAT had it at like 600 to 800. I'm just like, all right, bro, I know I'm not trying to pay that for it. I'm going to see where it gets down to. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you about sneakers and paying attention to it online. You almost got to treat it like the stock market. So it was like every other day I was seeing where it was at. Is it going up? Is it going down? So I was just measuring my time frame. So as it got closer to the date, I'm gonna say at this point, it's probably like 3 days before release. I started to see it trickle itself down. It went from, like I said, it started at like 600 to 8. Then I started seeing it at 4. Then I check again. I started seeing it float around 3. I end up catching it at the 220 mark. And I was like, okay, let me go ahead and pull this 9 because I don't know what's about to happen. So I end up pulling it at 220. Once they did, the tax and the shipping, I think it came out to like 260. I kid y'all not. By the next morning, I looked at it again. It was back up to 600 to a stack. And I was like, bet, I already done pulled it, paid for it, got it at the 260. I was like, okay, I hit a steal of a deal to get these for the 260, man. Cause like I say, they going up and it looked like they kind of, I checked it again. I think it's floating back down to around like 350, 400 now. Like I say, it's something that's still going